Hello students, welcome to class. Today I'm just here looking at your comments and responding to them. If you have any comments, write them below and I'll try to get to them in the next video. Let's go.
Oh my God, why are you still here? Vegans, never give up, never give up, never stop. Every chicken, pig, lamb and cow, every animal needs us now. That's why we never give up.
Wow, did you guys see who made this comment? It's the one and only Taylor Swift. Isn't that cool? I wonder how Taylor Swift found me. Maybe she just Googled That Vegan Teacher and she came across my account. And then I inspired her to be vegan and now she's wondering if she should write a song about veganism. And my answer to you, Taylor, is don't just write a song, write an entire album. Like every single song could be about a different animal that's being abused and how you've stopped hurting them. How you've stopped paying people to put pigs in gas chambers. You could talk about that. You could also talk about how you stopped paying people to steal the baby boy cows from their mothers and slit their necks because you don't want to be part of the cycle of violence that is the dairy industry, right? Taylor Swift, I am so happy that you're here. Can't wait to hear your song.
Broccoli, green peppers, mushrooms, tomatoes, artichokes, vegan meat, vegan cheese. Ta-da! It's vegan pizza.
Before we go on, don't forget to press the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell if you want to see more of his content in the future. And also, if you have any questions, feel free to write them in the comments below. I love hearing from you.
Bella vegan dog, I really love you. I'll never eat your friends or anyone who goes poo. Bella vegan dog, I really love you. Yes, I really, really do.
Reading comments today, here's what you say. You're asking, if somebody forced you to eat animals, are you still vegan? Well, it depends what you mean by forced. How did they force you exactly? Did they pin you down and force a dead animal down your throat? Or did they trick you? Either way, if you actually couldn't stop it, it's not your fault. You're still vegan. Because being vegan is about doing the least harm, doing your best not to hurt animals. And if you tried really hard not to eat them, not to wear them, not to use them, then you are still vegan. So keep on being vegan, like the way you were born. You were born vegan. You never wanted to hurt animals. It wasn't your fault that your parents started to shove dead animals down your throat, but now you can change. When you know better, you do better. Okay?
Jesus is vegan now and God is too. If you want to get to heaven, you better be vegan too. Fuck milk, cheese, eggs, or any kind of meat. Buy broccoli, tofu, and vegan foods to eat. God wants us to be kind to the animals, or it's true. You risk getting roasted on the devil's barbecue.
Hello. Well, maybe you haven't seen my shirt, but it says heaven is vegan. Now, many people don't believe in heaven above. I don't especially either. But I know that we can have heaven right here on earth if we are kind to the animals. And you're wondering what we should do at Christmas time if our family isn't vegan. Well, it's really simple. You have many choices, actually. Either you can choose not to go there at all or go after the meal, or you can go and you can have a card on your table that says, this year I have decided to not harm animals, like the Bible says. I don't participate in killing, and that you want to be more like Jesus, and that you know that if Jesus was there and Jesus could choose to eat the lentils, the beans, the rice, the avocados, the salad, and all of the wonderful other foods that are vegan, that is what Jesus would choose. Jesus would not say, let's go out and kill that lamb if we don't have to. So these are many of the choices that you have, but stay vegan. Proud of you.
I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food. I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food.
Reading comments today, and here's what you say. You're wondering if I accept people when they're not vegan. Well, do you accept people in your life who hurt others? Or are you just kind of stuck with them? What can you do if you see somebody kicking a cat? Or somebody stabbing a dog? What would you do? Would you accept it? Many people will. Many people would just watch all kinds of violence and not intervene. That's not me. If I see something wrong, I'll speak out to defend the victim. Just like if you were the victim. If somebody was hurting you, I wouldn't accept it. I would intervene. And I would hope you would do the same if someone was hurting me. But I doubt it, right? Because you eat animals. You pay for them to be murdered. You pay for them to suffer. And I'm not okay with it. That's why I'm here on social media, to remind you to be kind.
In the grocery store, you can decide to buy soy milk and be vegan from now on. In the grocery store, you can decide to buy soy milk and be vegan from now on.
Reading comments today, here's what you say. Why did I kick my kid out for eating a chicken nugget? Well, I have a question for you. Where do you get your information from? And have you not been taught critical thinking skills and not to assume things? So your question should have been written like this. Miss Katie, I heard a crazy rumor that you kicked your kid out for eating chicken nuggets. Is that true? See, that would mean that you're open-minded and not assuming things. So I don't even know who you're talking about. You mean my own child? My own children don't eat chicken nuggets. And if you're talking about my students in class, well, kids don't eat chicken nuggets in class. When I was a teacher, I taught for 9 years in the school system. I never kicked anyone out for eating because they didn't eat in class. They weren't supposed to. Silly.
Check the label, check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, it's okay. Check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, the animals will say, hooray!
Reading comments today, and here's what you say. I swear, if you weren't a throat-shoving vegan activist, you would actually be a cool person and a great content creator on TikTok. Oh boy. Am I a throat-shoving vegan activist? And if I was, is that a bad thing? Is it bad for you to shove a knife down an animal's throat? Or is it bad for me to tell you to stop? You know, there's nothing wrong with trying to call out bad behavior and changing. If nobody had called out my bad behavior, I would still be eating animals too. I'm doing exactly the right thing. I'm at the right place and at the right time, and so are you. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Are you ready?
Plants have protein, they really, really do. Being vegan is healthy, you know it's true. Plants have protein, they really, really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you.
Before I forget, I just want to take a moment to thank all the moderators on this channel, the teaching assistants, who work so hard to educate people in the comment section when I'm not there. As you guys can see from my comment section, there's many people who are uneducated. They've heard so many lies over the years, and they really don't know what's going on. So I'm always encouraging people to watch important documentaries like Dominion Movement. And how you get there is you go to watchdominion.com. Please have a look at it. And thank you so much to all of the moderators who are so consistent and who are such amazing ethical vegan animal rights activists. And if you guys want to be a moderator too on this channel, all you have to do is teach vegan facts. Just show me that you are responsible, that you are a true vegan for the animals, and I will notice you and I will turn your name into blue, which means that you are an official moderator on this channel. All right? Thank you.
La 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 la. Oh my god, it's vegan lasagna. La 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 la. Oh my god, it's vegan lasagna.
Reading comments today, here's what you say. You're asking, what's the difference between vegan and non-vegans? They look the same to you. Well, in a lot of ways, they are. See? Just a normal person. 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, you know? I wake up in the morning, I eat breakfast, I brush my teeth. We do all the same things. The only difference is that throughout the day, I make an effort not to hurt animals. I buy the soy milk or the plant-based milk instead of the cow's milk. I won't eat meat because I don't want to pay anyone to hurt animals. And throughout the day, I won't eat things that have eggs in them, for example, because in that industry, the baby boy chicks are murdered at just 1 day old because they'll never grow up to be what they consider to be useful. They consider them to be useless. So they murder them because they don't want too many roosters around and they just want mostly chickens. Anyway, it's just about a change of mind, really, and a change of heart. You just decide you want to be good. That's it.
I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food. I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food. Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Eating eggs is so last century, nobody needs to, so here's what you do. Mash tofu, green onions, and celery in a pan. Add black salt, turmeric, and spices, yes you can. Mix in some vegan mayo, mix in some vegan mayo. Now mix in a salty pickle, yeah, that's the way to go. Ooh! Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too. The egg industry's just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal holocaust history. The egg industry's just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal holocaust history. Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too.
Well, that's it for today. Coming up on screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. Click on them. Be curious. There's over 1,600 videos that I posted in the past. And also, if you have any questions or comments, write them below. I love to read what you guys have to say, even if it's not always great. See you in the next video. Bye for now.
Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's